robust. Guys, I got it. I got quite a lot of food yet again to taste. Excuse me. All right. I hope it's good. It actually smells pretty good. So now let's hope that it tastes good. But it smells quite good, and I'm hungry, so. All right. All right, folks. Are we ready? This malfunction? No. It looks correct, right? It doesn't look like it malfunctioned? Okay. All right. Try to get it all in the shot. There you go. Okay. All right, folks. Let's begin. Another DSP Tries It. Here we go. Thank you for the support today to make this happen. Here we go. Hello, everyone. DSP here, and welcome to another exciting edition of DSP Tries It. Devour. Today's episode is a special one because, again, it's something I've never had before. It's a restaurant I've literally never eaten at, but is all over the place out here in Washington State where I've lived for the last decade. It's just something that I've never tried. So someone had asked me recently, did you ever try this place called Mod Pizza? And I was like, no, I see it. But, you know, for me, when I think pizza, I think from the East Coast, the Italians that make pizza, the hand-tossed dough, the certain kind of volume of ingredients that makes it perfect, and the stretchy cheese and the sauce that's made from San Marzano tomatoes and everything like that. And the pizza that I've had out here at restaurants and the like is nothing like that whatsoever. And I don't even mean fast food pizza. I mean like restaurants that I've gone to that claim that they can do good Italian pizza are not authentic at all for what I used to eat on the East Coast of the United States. So this place, I figured there's no way this place could be good because how could it be authentic? It's fast food pizza. For those who don't know, when you go to Mod Pizza, they have two sizes, tiny personal and small. That's it. They don't have anything bigger than an 11-inch small pizza. It's made to order, and what you do is you walk in and you tell them the type of dough you want, either thin crust crispy or thick crust. Then you tell them the toppings, and they literally just make it and toss it in the oven. It's done within something like, I don't know, 10 minutes. It's a really fast pizza that's custom made right there for you, but it's made in a way that it's very fast food and it's quick to be, made and sold and eaten. You're supposed to eat Mod Pizza right away. So this actually came very fast. It was made and came within 10 minutes. Of course, now it's been sitting here for another 5 or 10 minutes, so it's probably going to be a little bit on the colder side, but I'm not going to essentially ruin that and say, oh, the pizza sucks because it's cold. It's all right. It's actually warm, so that's good. I got 3 things today, all right? I'd like to show you the 3 things that we ordered. The first thing I got was their cheesy garlic bread. Now, this comes the same exact size as a small pizza. So it's actually 12 pieces of this strip. See the strips of bread with the cheesy garlic dough. And we got a marinara sauce to dip it in. So I brought 3 pieces in to taste. That's the appetizer. Then we got a thin crust, and we decided to go Hawaiian. So we got it with Canadian bacon and pineapple, and we actually ordered a spicy tomato sauce. It's not supposed to be the regular sauce, but a spicy variation. Okay? This is 2 slices out of 6 that make up the 11-inch pizza. Then we got the thick crust pizza, which is significantly heavier than the thin crust. I'd argue that's almost 2.5 times as heavy. This has a thicker crust, a rising crust dough. With this one, we made custom. So we did roasted red pepper, fresh basil, diced tomato, and spicy chicken sausage on a standard sauce. But this one, we mixed mozzarella and Asiago cheeses. Okay? So 2 of these, this is basically standard Hawaiian, but a little spicy. This one's just our own creation. All right? Let's try them all. Let's start at the beginning with the appetizer. All right? The cheesy garlic bread that you can get. This is $10 but that was on the delivery app. So maybe it's cheaper. It's like $8 in person. Usually they mark it up a couple bucks. So I would guess that it's probably $1 or $2 cheaper on the delivery app. Let's go ahead and open the marinara. If I can and not make a mess. Good. Let's grab a piece of the cheesy garlic bread. I'm trying to get it to autofocus. There we go. It did autofocus. Nice. So there you go. Cheesy garlic bread. Let's see how it tastes, shall we? All right, let's dip it right in the marinara. Here we go.
Devour, devour.
It's not bad at all. So it's a lot of cheese. They put an insane amount of cheese on here. It's super thick cheese, but there's real garlic in there. I can taste, as I'm chewing, a little piece of diced garlic in my mouth. If you don't like the bitterness of garlic, you will not like this. But I'm Italian. I like garlic. I like it in everything. I'm totally okay with the garlic in here, and it tastes great, actually. I actually really like this. I'm legitimately shocked that they put real garlic in it, because a lot of people don't like it. They think it's offensively strong, and they don't like real garlic and stuff. So it's kind of bold of them to do that. And they didn't just use the crappy garlic butter and paint it on bread. It's actual clove, like a clove of garlic they chopped and diced up. This is actually really good. The marinara is just standard marinara, nothing to write home about. It's chewy. This is not bad at all. Let me try the crust. Chewy, but crispy on the outside. The crust is a little bland. Definitely, the crust could have used more flavor. There is a char on the bottom, which is nice, but it could have used more flavor. But that's not bad. If it's big, it's $8, and you get this 12 pieces of that. So that's a good appetizer for a group of people who are going to Mod Pizza to eat. I would say that's a pretty good value. That's not bad at all for an appetizer. $8 to $10 for that. It was 10 on the apps. Like I said, it's cheaper, I'm sure, in person. All right. Well, shockingly enough, someone who comes from the East Coast of the U.S. just ate that, and I don't think that's terrible. It's certainly not gourmet, but the fact that there's a real, garlic in there makes it pretty good. Okay. Very nice. Now, let's now try the pizza. The thin crust Hawaiian, which is, again, Canadian bacon and pineapple with spicy tomato sauce. In fact, here, a nice close-up of it before I eat it. Will it be any good? We're about to find out. And will it actually stand through that it's supposed to be spicy tomato sauce? I wonder. Okay, for the record, a 11-inch unlimited toppings pizza, thin crust, okay, is around $14. It's like 12, and then they say, oh, you want the 11-inch? It's like $2.50 upcharge. So this is around $14, give or take. It might be a little cheaper in person. Again, I use the delivery app. All right? All right, let's try it. It is like paper thin. Like, seriously, there is no weight to this pizza at all. It is so thin. I don't know. Let's find out.
Devour, devour.
That's what it looks like underneath. I did not taste any sauce on that pizza until that bite. So until I got to the very end of the pizza, that's when I tasted the sauce. Because I said it's spicy tomato sauce. I'm wondering, where's the sauce? I tasted the saltiness, a little bit of smokiness on the Canadian bacon. Obviously, I tasted the very apparent canned pineapple. It's not fresh. It's out of a can. It's very, very low flavor. I would actually say the pineapple is almost bland. Okay. But I'm eating it. I'm like, I can taste a little bit of cheese. Where is the sauce? Finally, I got it. And that was spicy. It had spice because I ate enough of it in the bite. It's got a little bit of afterburn in the mouth. Truth be told, I like the spicy sauce. I just wish there was more of it because you couldn't taste it till the very end. I will say this as well. Yes, the crust is crispy and hollow, but the pizza is not. The pizza is chewy, and they sell this as a thin, crispy crust pizza. It's not crispy till the end. So you would think if it's this thin, oh, the whole thing is crispy throughout. It's not. It's actually pretty soggy pizza until you get to the crust. Okay? Again, the crust is just okay. It's not great. A real Italian pizza, that crust has extra flavor, has this char built into it. I'm not tasting that at all. I'm tasting very generic flavor, much like, again, it's fast food pizza. I'm sure their dough isn't like made with care and gourmet, probably mass produced and thawed out and then used. So definitely not the flavor that I'm looking for in the crust of a pizza. The crispiness is good. The flavor is not. All right. Now, what I would argue is the main event. The thick pizza, a 11-inch unlimited toppings thick pizza is $14, and then they charge you $4.50 upcharge. So it's just under $20, depending on, I guess, where you order it, and also if you're getting delivery or not, maybe a few bucks cheaper than that if you're getting it in person. I like the fact that it's unlimited toppings. You could load this with 1 million toppings, and they have a ton. They have a ridiculous amount. They have 1 million meats. They have anchovies. They have 1 million different kinds of veggies, things that I've never seen at other places. Artichoke hearts. Tell me where else you could get artichoke hearts on your pizza. So they do have a great selection of things to put on the pizza. It is also much thicker, as you can see. It is chunky, the crust. It's not thin, so it probably won't be crispy. And it is heavier. Will I actually taste sauce on this pizza? I guess we're about to find out, okay? All righty. If you give me 1 second, I want to blow my nose because it's stuffed up a little bit, and I want to be sure I can taste the pizza fully, so give me 1 second.
One pair of pants later.
Okay, so to remind everyone what's on this pizza again, we've got chicken sausage, spicy chicken sausage, supposedly. Okay, so it's an alternative to red meat. They also had a plant-based sausage, but we opted for the spicy chicken sausage. We got regular red tomato sauce rather than the spicy that was on the Hawaiian. Roasted red peppers, fresh cut basil, supposedly fresh cut, diced tomato, and a combination of mozzarella and Asiago cheeses. So 2 kinds of cheese. Okay, let's give it a go. Let's see how this tastes. Here's the underside. Crust on top. You can see it does have some brown to it, some char. All right, here we go.
Devour. Devour.
Okay. I have quite a few things to say about this. Number one, what can I taste? What can't I taste? I can taste both the mozzarella and the Asiago. The Asiago cheese has a little bit of bitterness to it. You can actually taste it on there. The chicken sausage is interesting. First of all, they said it's spicy. It's not spicy. The sauce on this pizza was spicy. There just wasn't enough. Here, they put a lot of sausage on the pizza. It's not spicy. It does kind of taste like regular sausage. So trying to do a chicken substitute instead of pork-based sausage tastes not bad at all. And unlike pork-based sausage, it's not rubbery. It's not chewy. It's actually a little bit, how can I explain it? Like when it's in your mouth and you're eating it, it kind of like falls apart, like mushes apart, which actually is a good sign of freshness. I'm shocked that the sausage seems on the fresher side. I'm not sure how or why, but it does seem fresher. I don't taste the tomatoes whatsoever. I don't taste the basil whatsoever. The peppers, sometimes I tasted some, sometimes I didn't. So honestly, it's more like a sausage, Asiago cheese, and a little bit of Pepper's pizza. Okay. The crust actually is pretty good. This crust has more flavor than that crust. I mean, all you got to do is look at them next to each other. One of them has char. See the char on the crust? And one of them does not at all. And that char makes all the difference. Having that char adds additional flavor to the crust that you want. So if you were to ask me between these two, which would I get? I would absolutely get the thick crust. Again, that's closer to what you're looking for in pizza. I just wish that I could taste all of the toppings. Quite frankly, you can't, okay? Also, there's something that I've noticed consistently has been missing from pizza that I've gotten since I've moved to Washington. Oil. Real Italian pizza has olive oil on it. None of this pizza does. None. It's cheese. It's toppings. Where's the oil? With no oil, you don't get that authentic flavor that you want from a real authentic pizza. I just don't get it that they don't put oil on here at all. And also, they don't put any seasoning. Like real pizza, they're going to put a little bit of oregano. They're going to put a little bit, you know what I mean? They're going to put that sprinkled stuff on there. There's no seasoning on here. So you're getting exactly what you order, but you don't get any flavors that make it taste particularly Italian. What you get is a Americanized pizza that's a little on the bland side. If only they would add a few extra things, a little drizzle of olive oil while they're cooking it, the seasoning, the herbs on top, it would taste much better. It's a simple addition that would make everything be good. I don't know why no one does it. Anyway, let me keep going and finish this piece of pizza. With that bite, I got a burst of basil. You might be able to see there actually is a little bit of basil there. See the green? There was a little bit of basil there. So they just didn't put a lot of basil on the pizza. Hmm. It's not bad. I genuinely thought it would be much worse. But it's certainly not good by any means. But if you're looking for a quick pizza when you're out and you want to make something that's custom made right there and it comes out fresh and nice and quickly, and also you're not looking to spend $20, $30, right? You want to spend like maybe between $10 to $15 to get a pizza. I guess this is good. King Crimson says they do put olive oil on it. There is zero taste of olive oil on this pizza, and it's you can see all cheese, no oil. So I'm telling you, even though they claim they do, they don't. No, they do not. You also have to understand olive oil isn't super cheap, so they probably skimp on it. Even if they do it, they probably go, "Here's the olive oil for the pizza," and they put one drop in the center of the pizza, and then they say they put olive oil on your pizza. Okay. Well, let's go back to the cheesy garlic bread, which I actually liked. I still like it. It's colder, but I like the garlic flavor in there. It would be off-putting if you don't like the bitterness of garlic. I'm telling you, it tastes pretty bitter, but I like it. Mm. Yummy. Mmm. Wow, I like this. I actually like their cheesy garlic bread. I think that's a fine appetizer. I legitimately wish other fast food places had this. Because other fast food places, their garlic bread is actually worse. I'm not kidding. The cheesy bread that you can get anywhere else, like, Pizza Hut, Domino's, is worse than this. This is good. Okay. All right. Take two on the Hawaiian thin crust with spicy tomato sauce. Disappointing. Best part is when the spice hits you when you're eating the sauce from the top of the piece. All the bites down here suck. The pineapple's almost flavorless. You can taste some of the Canadian bacon, but it's not great. It's too thin. It's not crispy. There's like no sauce on it until the end. Hmm. Robust border sauce. There you go. The sauce is robust only on the border of the pizza. But the crust is crispy. That's not false advertising. But everything else is disappointing. I honestly just don't understand thin pizza. Why would you want to eat pizza on like a cracker? Coming from the East Coast, again, having so many different places that made more authentic style Italian pizza, like, I just don't get it. It's nowhere near as good as the regular crust. Why would you ever want that thin crust? It's like confusing to me. That'd be like going to a burger joint that sells big gourmet burgers that are juicy and amazing. Well, we want an alternative offering. It's half the size, half the flavor, and nowhere near as good. But you're selling the better product. Why do you want to go down in quality with this one? Well, just go on an alternative. I don't need a worse alternative. Give me a better alternative. Don't give me a worse alternative. I don't get it. Okay. And now, my final piece here of the thick crust. Okay.
Devour.
And then I'm going to give you my review. My scores, that is. I would eat this. I would eat that. I would not get the thin crust a second time. Absolutely not. But this is not bad. Like, I would try different combinations of this pizza. Maybe I would get the spicy sauce on this pizza, actually. Maybe I would. Quato says, how can it be thin but not crispy when it's oven fired? Because the dough quality sucks. The dough quality is not good. So because of that, it has no flavor and it's not crispy. It's soggy in the middle. It's only crispy on the edge of the crust. The dough would have had to be better quality and it's not good enough. It's that simple. This is not bad. Look at all that char. I'm getting tons of char flavor every bite. I love the flavor of char on pizza. All right. To be fair, I'm actually not disappointed at all. The thick crust pizza is tasty and full of char flavor, which I love. I would love to try that with different variations of sauces and toppings. And I actually really liked the cheesy garlic bread. I think it's delicious. So I'm not disappointed at all. Now let's rate. The cheesy garlic bread was $10 ordered. I'm going to assume in the store it's probably like 8. It's big. It's 11 inches. Okay. So small pizza size. It's like 12 pieces cut up. That's a good amount. For that, that's a good amount. That's not a bad value at all. You get your choice of dipping sauces. I chose the marinara. You can get like ranch and stuff. Don't ask me why you want that. But that's not bad at all. That is legit better than most of the appetizers that you can get at fast food pizza. That's better than Domino's. That's better than Pizza Hut. That's better than Papa John's, actually. It really is. So I'm actually going to give the garlic cheesy bread appetizer a 3.75 out of 5. It's not bad. It's not great by any means, but it's not bad at all. It's much better than what you would get somewhere else of a similar competitive standpoint, okay? The thin crust pizza, disappointing. Why? There's not enough sauce on it to taste the sauce until you're at the ends of the pizza. The crust itself is not thin enough to be crunchy until you're at the crust. The actual bites of the center are soggy. It's just not good pizza. I don't like thin crust. That thin crust was actually a bad thin crust in addition to me not liking thin crust. The pineapples were flavorless because they were canned. I no lie, I give that thin crust Hawaiian pizza a 1.5 out of 5. Not appetizing. I would not eat it again. I would completely skip the thin crust and never order it. Okay. But the thick crust was not bad. The thick crust had char flavor throughout. So every bite I tasted char. The cheese was flavorful. The chicken sausage was flavorful. Sure, I didn't taste the tomatoes. That's true. And I didn't also taste much of the basil, maybe only a couple bites. But it had the flavors I was looking for from pizza. It was a thicker slice, which I want from my pizza. Maybe the one negative about the thick crust is the price. Like I said, the base price to build it is $14 if you want unlimited toppings, but then they upcharge you $4.50 to make it the 11-inch. So unless you want a tiny 6-inch, which is like this, it's probably like one piece, you're going to pay a lot more. Now, in the store, it's probably cheaper. You know, online, it was almost $19. In the store, it's probably like $15, $16, right? But that's more than enough pizza for 2 meals because each meal is, what, 2-3 pieces. So you're going to get at least 2 meals out of it. You get unlimited toppings, and they have a ton of toppings to choose from, and you get good char flavor. I literally can't hate on that pizza. It's not authentic, but it's actually really good for fat. That pizza, the thick crust pizza, tasted better than any Domino's, any Pizza Hut, any Papa John's, anything fast foodie that I have ordered in recent memory of DSP Tries It. That just beat it. I'm not even kidding you. I would go back there right away to order another thick crust pizza with different toppings. It was good. I'm going to give the thick crust pizza a 4 out of 5. Holy shit. It's not bad for fast food for what it is. Now, if you want gourmet, you got to go to a real restaurant. You got to get the real Italians in there cooking it. Then you're going to get the olive oil ratio. You're going to get your seasoning. You're going to get everything proper. That's not authentic, but for fast American pizza, that's the best I think I've had. Wow, I liked it. I would not ever get the thin crust again, but I recommend you go try the thick crust at Mod Pizza. All right, guys. Thanks for watching this shocking edition of DSP Tries It.